So you are anchoring Zunch Marathi Wali reality show.
Yeah.
So what was your reaction when you were approached to host the first road show?
I asked about the monies. No, I'm joking. No, I think I was floored. I was very impressed for the simple reason that the show is connected to the soil, and it's not any other reality show. It's not really a studio-based show where you just sit in this AC floor and with a prompter in front of you, and you don't know half the time what you're talking about and what you're doing. This was something that you need to be on ground, on site, on location, doing it yourself. So and because there were tasks involved, and the tasks were connected to the soil, to the culture of Maharashtra. So this was something that appealed to me, and immediately I agreed to do it.
You always had this next door boy. Was it difficult to portray an action host in an action-packed reality show?
I don't think so, because I think it's more about feeling the part that you're doing, and if you're convinced about what you're doing, then the costumes and everything else is just should complement the attitude that you're carrying. So this show being something that I enjoy doing, so something being that I wanted to do something like this. So I think as far as the whole conviction part was, I was already convinced, and it was just about carrying the whole attitude. So I don't think it should be that difficult.
Did you have to take any kind of special preparation for this?
My preparation actually started with Iqbal quite some time back. So more than your physical stamina, definitely you need, but it's more about your mental strength, how strong you are mentally to pull off something like this. And that's what I'm there to make sure with all my contestants over there competing and contesting with each other. I just need to make sure that they keep calm and stay focused in whatever they're doing. So more than me doing my whatever homework in terms of my physical training, is the contestants that need to really give it their best shot.
Were you able to connect with them in terms of to make them encourage them to do their part?
Yeah, that's exactly what my job is, to make sure that they stay focused and they stay on track. I am supposed to be conveying to the audience what the vision of the channel and the vision of the production houses, and what we intend to basically deliver with the show. It's I like to call it an infotainment show, because you are somewhere delivering information through entertainment, and yeah, we do intend to connect with the youth of Maharashtra. Most of us, including me, are not aware about a lot of these things connected to the culture. So as I am learning it and I am enjoying it, I have this belief that when my audience will watch it, even they'll enjoy the show.
You started off with serials, Marathi serials, and went to movies, become a star, and again back on Marathi, in front of Marathi audience. So how was the journey so far, and what took you so long to come back?
No, it's just that the show, whatever you do has to appeal to you. So it wasn't that there were another shows not being offered or anything like that. It's just that when this show was offered, it somewhere clicked a ganti inside, and I said that I cannot be missing out on this show. This is something new. This is something interesting. This is something that I would love to be a part of. So when that happens, you do it. अगर वो अपील नहीं करता, वो कहीं ऐसा नहीं लगता, you don't do it. So whatever time I took in between was probably I was waiting for Zinza Marathmoli to happen. All right.
So how easy or how difficult it becomes for you to be spontaneous over there in terms of reactions, in terms of talking with everybody?
See, difficult it is, because like I said, your indoor studio-based shows, you half the time you don't know what you're talking. You're just reading the prompter. But here you have to be on your toes. You have to be alert 24/7. You have to know what the contestants are going through, what they're feeling at that point of time, whether they're angry, whether they're happy, whether they are frustrated, whether they're irritated, what. And every minute is different. So whatever scripts we write are completely based on that moment. And obviously in the task when they're performing, there's no script, or before they're performing there's no script, or after they perform there's no script. It's spontaneously whatever I feel at that point of time, is what we talk. and we do think about certain things that they are getting diverted, they are shifting their focus somewhere, so we need to get them back on track. So that's the only pointer that is given, and rest everything I think is more more spontaneous. So for me, that is my task. That is my zunza. I need to be aware of the fact that what each person is feeling, whether there are any misunderstandings happening within the group, and whether that is leading to some other challenge for me. So yeah, I mean it's interesting for me because more than the task, I'm learning them, I'm getting to know something new. But for me, these interpersonal relations between them is what is fascinating and interesting and challenging for me.